A six-pack to go with your six-pack, a head full of lush red hair, and a set of dazzling pearly whites? God knows we've all fantasized about looking like Disney's zero-to-hero Greek Hercules. But what if you're lumbered looking more like Shrek? This world is full of Disney doppelgangers and illustrated lookalikes. Let's run down the top 10 real-life examples of animated mirror images. Coming in at 10, we have Eric Cartman. In the words of Cartman himself, this chap is festively plump and you'll be guaranteed to do a double take if you see him on the bus or train. Donning the trademark ill-fitting knitted cap and zip-up sweater, you could be forgiven into thinking this is the exact Eric Cartman that would demand you respect his authority. Next, we have Sega's twin brother cash cows, Mario and Luigi. I know what you're thinking, surely anyone in overalls could be considered a Mario or Luigi lookalike. But notice Mario for a second, a short little rotund guy, hands in his pockets expectantly waiting for a pipe to emerge from the floor that he can shuffle himself down into. He has the anticipatory glee of a guy who just wants to hoover up coins and rescue Princess Peach, doesn't he? Smashing through the swampy pond next is Shrek. No one is gonna take kindly to being compared to Shrek, an onion sweatin', earwax candle making ogre. That is, unless you're terrifying enough to have inspired him. That was absolutely the case for French wrestler Maurice Tillet. And if you shut your eyes for a moment, you might be able to imagine him befriending a donkey and going on a host of adventures. Flying his way into the next position is Carl Fredricksen's carbon copy. For those of you that don't know, Carl is affectionately known as the old man from Up. His grandpa embodies all the physical attributes that Carl has. The big bright red nose, the square frame glasses, and the extremely square Lego man shaped head. There's something endearing about being a dead ringer for a grumpy old man who finds friendship and peace in the end though. Now we seg into the icy realm of Arendelle to show you an Elsa copycat. This is the first time we're presented with someone who's blessed as far as the physical aesthetic thing goes. This beautiful young lady realized she could mimic Elsa's eyebrow raise perfectly and elected to do just that by a display cutout version. And the internet is in uproar about just how uncanny this is. It's safe to say that I'd sooner want to look like the Ice Queen than Shrek. What about Quahog's favorite fat family man? Peter Griffin boasts an impressive set of skills which usually involve inhaling family-sized buffets and shabooping his way through disaster. And this chap is unfortunately blessed with some of his most iconic features, including his double chin that looks remarkably close to, well, let's just save that for some other time. In Peter's own words, it's not like the internet to go crazy over something small and stupid. Well, here we are folks, doing just that. Descending into Springfield next, we're blessed to be in the company of Ned Flanders and his diddly doppelganger. No sign of Maud, Rod, or Todd here, but as you can see, he's embodying the extreme precise mustache, and looks about ready to indulge in the most cardinal of sins, a white wine spritzer. Back to the traditional animations of our time, Rapunzel. This looks to be an exact copy from the recent protagonist from Tangled. Yes, of course we're expecting to see hair for days, but beyond that, beautiful framed features and the dress to boot. Whilst this one is clearly a fancy dress, we have to give a firm nod to her commitment to looking like the most gracious clone around. Creeping up through the Paris sewers, we now have the most dazzling imitation of Alfredo Linguini. Though let's be frank, he looks like every ordinary guy around, and that's what makes it so appealing. Sliding up to a copy of the DVD, this man shows us he's got the nose, wisping auburn hair, and faint desire to impress an arrogant Frenchman. Bien, whoa mama, if you're like me and you were born in the 90s, you'll know exactly who I'm talking about. Beautiful coiffed hair, muscles growing on muscles, and 3 t-shirt sizes too small? It can only be the Johnny Bravo. Take a look at this guy. The trademark quiff is there, the pulsating muscular chest is there, but most poignantly, the neglected skinny legs. This is a guy who, like Johnny Bravo, absolutely skips leg day. So there we have it, a collection of real people who embody our TV film favorites. So, who was your favorite?